I recently had my lie angles checked in my irons, and it turns out they were 1.5 degrees too upright, which was helping to promote sort of a left and a hook. They've been bent 1.5 degrees flat to try and improve my contact. And that was the other thing. I was tending to hit more towards the heel, and now I'm getting more center strikes. So we're going to play a little 9-hole par 3 course and see how we do. We've got a 144 yards down the hill. I'm going to play a 9-iron. And let's just see if this helps straighten me out at all. Here we go. We can do this. Pretty solid strike. Just a tiny bit of a baby draw. Just got to the front edge of the green. Perfect. So I've got the machine set on no putting. If I hit the green, if I'm outside of 6 feet, it's 2 putts. If I get lucky and it's inside of 6 feet, it would be 1 putt. All right, so what do we got? We got 158 yards, but it's going to play about 9 yards short of that, so 149 yards. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with the 8-iron. That's a little bit outside of my 8-iron, but if we can just get to the front of the green. Nice and relaxed. See if we can get another controlled shot here. Here we go. Well, still getting a little bit of a draw. Whoa, that's a big 8-iron for me. That is a big 8-iron. Wow. I gotta check. I've been working on my dynamic loft, trying to improve my distances. I noticed that based on my swing speed, I should be getting about an extra club worth of distance. And I'm wondering if that's starting to bear some fruit here. What did I launch that at? 25 degrees. Smash factor of 1.3. There it is. Usually my smash factor, I struggle to get into the 1.3s with my mid-irons. So I'm usually flipping. When I come down, I tend to flip the club. That was how I was squaring the club in the past. And that presented all the loft. I'm still adding loft, but it's getting better. Well, 172. Playing 169 down the hill. Let's just aim off to the right a little bit. Gosh, you'd think I should hit my 7 based on what just happened, but I'm still going to hit the 6. I'd rather hit a comfortable 6 than a hard 7. And here we go. See if we can get a nice, relaxed swing here with solid contact. Oh, that's going to be pushed to the right. Probably going to have a little bit of, yeah, that's way hard to the right. That was all pushy with an open face. Not quite sure what I was trying to do there. But let's just see. Smash factor 1.37 though, that's great. All right. Well, I get to practice my short game. I had my lie angles checked on my short clubs too. So this is going to be just a lob wedge pitch. Probably going to end up being a bogey here. Unless I get really lucky and put something to inside of 6 feet. All right, let's do this. Let's add a little bit of bounce. Let's be really shallow into the ball here. I kind of like to think of this when I'm trying to do this like a plane landing on a runway. It's coming down, but it's coming down at a very shallow angle. I don't think I hit that hard enough. Yeah, it's going to come up a little short. Not bad. All right. That was a wayward tee shot. Let's see if we can get back on track here. At least I missed to the safe side. Okay, here we're going to hit, we'll go back to the 7-iron here. Let's go right at it. Well, maybe a few yards to the right. Let's see if I can get a good swing this time. So according to the Easiest Swing Club, what you're supposed to do is accept your bad shots and then focus on what makes a good shot. And what makes a good shot for me is letting my arms drop as I'm shifting my weight and then turning through the ball. So let's focus on those things. Still getting a bit of a draw there, but it was really solid. I am getting much better smash factor right now. It's firing off the club. Oh, text message because I'm really popular. I got to see if that smash was in the 1.3 range. I got to wait for it to get through the scorecard here. All right, let's just see. The smash on that 1.31, 23 degrees of launch. Now, what I read is a 7-iron should launch at less than 20 degrees. But I was launching mine at 26 to 28 degrees. So I'm taking 3 to 5 degrees off my dynamic loft. Plus, I'm coming in kind of shallow, so I think what they call the spin loft is smaller, and that's leading to better compression. It's not where I want to be, but it's definitely progress. Definitely progress. Okay, so we got 132 yards, saying 9-iron. I'll agree with that. I do think the lie angles have improved my curvature. It's certainly improving the quality of the strike. It's moving it away from the heel into the center of the face. But I'm not getting 20 yards offline with a hook, which I'm prone to do from time to time when they're too upright. The other thing that can happen is you're coming down into the ball, and if it's too upright, your heel will dig first, and it'll throw that face shut. So having a flatter lie angle helps me prevent that. And I will tell you, I've, knock on wood, but it helps me remove the fear of the shank. All right, 9-iron here. Let's not forget what makes a good swing. Nice and relaxed. How we doing? How we doing, boys? Get all over it. Get on over it. Oh, it's so close. Is that a birdie? Is that 6 feet? Come on. Oh, that was a good swing. All right, wonderful. Okay, what do we got? We got 145 down the hill, so we'll say it's playing 142. Yep, I'll go with that. We'll hit the 8-iron. I don't know if I just said 152. I meant 142 if I did. I hope you all appreciate me dressing up for you today. I haven't shaved, and I'm wearing sweatpants because I know how to dress up for a round of golf. All right, same thing. Let the arms drop. I kind of like to feel I don't know if I came up with this myself or if maybe it was one of my sons that came up with this feeling, but, and I know I've heard this, but when I get to the top and I'm letting the arms drop, I like to feel like there's a wall behind me and my club head is against the wall and it's just being dragged down the wall like this. And one of my favorite players is Justin Rose. And I think he actually does a drill like that where he takes it up like this and he exaggerates it, right? He comes down and he keeps his back turned and he exaggerates that. It's if you're an over-the-top swinger, it might be something for you to try. Okay, let's focus. Keep those arms and wrists relaxed and supple. How are we doing? Oh, SkyTrack. Every video. That's all right. It's good practice. Put you under pressure to try and do it twice. Right like that. Okay, here we go, boys. Not quite as good. Not quite as good, but solid. Oh, dunk it. Come, is there a hill there? Come on back. That's a good swing. I am really compressing the ball. For me, I'm compressing the ball really well right now. I'm probably still doing this more than I think I am. Because every time I think I'm like this, hitting the ball, then I look at myself on video and I'm like this. And I'm probably still there, but maybe it's just better. But the ball is definitely coming off. I mean, right there, that had a smash factor of 1.34. And like I said, I had trouble getting just to 1.3. All right, so we got 126 yards. That's kind of a big pitching wedge for me. Oh, it's 5 feet down the hill. If I zoom in, you'll see to the right of the flag there is a drop off to the right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a pitching wedge, and I'm going to aim a little bit left, despite my tendency to draw it offline, because there's also another slope to the left of the pin that if I was to draw it too hard, it might catch that and roll back down to the pin. So, isn't it great when you come up with a great plan and you really think all this stuff up, but it all comes down to execution and it's all luck when it comes to that. Well, if I pull this off, I'll look smart. First time for everything. So, we're going to let that club drop down that wall like this, and we're going to just turn through the ball. Here we go. Nice and relaxed. Oh, it's low on the face. Should be kind of straightish, I think. Yeah, low on the face. Yeah, I bladed it. That should stay on the green, though. That's a big... Oh! Ha! I told you I was going to hit a pitching wedge. I don't know if this is focusing. That's a 9-iron. I grabbed the wrong club. Didn't I say it was going to make me look smart? I'm real smart. I can tell you this. I'm the smartest guy in the room right now. All right. 169 yards. It's down the hill. Gosh. Let's try. The way I'm compressing it right now, let's go to a 7. I mean, this is... I would automatically grab my 6-iron normally. But let's just see if I can get there with a 7. If not, it looks like it's pretty flat. It'd be a fairly straightforward chip. I got another text message because, again, not only am I smart, but I'm popular. Short, fat, over 50, smart, and popular. It's my new channel name. Like, comment, subscribe. turn through the ball. Nice and relaxed. A little low in the face again. I think I got the right club this time. Yep, just to the front. I didn't quite get the meat on it, but that'll do. That'll do, donkey. All right. Gosh, I'd love to get a birdie. Stroke index 17. I don't know how that is when it's over water. Okay, playing a net 162. Yeah, it's got to be a 7-iron. This would be a big 7-iron for me. Get to get it all the way to the flag. All right. Here we go. So I'm staying nice and relaxed and rhythmical. I'm going to get my turn. Arms drop and feel like the club head stays against the wall. And then I'm going to turn through the ball to a finish. Here we go. Too many thoughts. Not my best. Yeah, I might have slammed the door on that club face. That's why it's going so far. Excuse me. I think I got a mat boost. Let's just see the spin. Here's my prediction. Because that went further than I normally expect a 7-iron to go, I bet it had low spin. And if you play simulated golf at all, if you hit the mat a little, even if it's just a little bit before the ball, it can knock down your ball spin and it will give you greater distance than you would get otherwise. So if I had been out on the course, if I had hit the ball slightly fat, it would have come up short because I would have caught some dirt. It would have slowed everything down. Let's just see if that's true. What's the spin on that? 5,300. That's a little bit low for my 7-iron. Usually it's around 6,000 is kind of what you expect. So we got to finish this thing. This doesn't look like something I'm going to be able to get just close, because look at that downslope. 12 yards, and I've got it to fly 3 or 4 yards is all. All right, let's grab that lob wedge. Three or 4 yards, and then it's going to take that slope. So again, I'm going to open up the face a little bit to expose the bounce. And I'm just going to turn with my shoulders and have the plane land smoothly on the runway. Weight on my front foot a little bit. Just barely ahead here. Oh, that's gone. See ya. Hit the flag. Hit the flag. Well, that's going to be a bogey. Well, anyways, I'm really looking forward to keep playing with this new approach. Compression on the ball as opposed to flipping it. And I have a lot more confidence now because the lie angles are checked. So, you know, it doesn't cost much. If you've got a set of irons that you're kind of happy with, but you're not sure if they're just right, for like the fitter that I use, for $75, you can take your clubs in, and first thing he'll do is he'll make sure all your lofts are right, because the manufacturers, they'll have a deviation from like 1 to 1.5 degrees. So when you think you have a 7-iron that's 30 degrees, it could be 28.5 degrees. It might be 31.5. And then if your 8-iron is off as well, then the gapping between the clubs might not be there. So the first thing they can do is check your lofts, make sure they are to the right degree, and then have your lie angles checked as well. And all of that can be done for, in my case, $75. So I would encourage everyone, if you can find a fitter, see if you couldn't get something done economically like that and just make your game easier with just a quick little video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.